Okay, hey guys, as promised, I said I would do a packing video, so I'm starting to pack for our out west trip. So I'm going to show you kind of what I do with my sundries. So excuse the dog. Hi, Sydney. Okay, so let's get started. First off, it is very, very important when you're packing, especially if you're packing and have limited space. I found packing, okay, can we get out of the way? I found that packing in, packing in like smaller like pouches, go lay down. Packing in like smaller pouches is easier because then you can kind of compartmentalize and find little spots. So a lot of times like on Amazon, they sell big like travel cases, like even bigger than this. But I found that doesn't work because you have to try to fit it in that. And if I have like this huge like square thing with all of my sundry stuff, I put it in that in a big case and that basically takes up like half my carry-on. Whereas if I have like smaller pouches, I can like shove that small pouch in like maybe a little crevice or, you know, stuff like that. Or like trying to get it as flat as possible. It's just a little easier. So I'm going to get started on this bag. So this bag was given to me by Amanda for Christmas, and it's actually really nice because you can put stuff in it and it lays flat. So it's actually really nice because it'll lay like super flat in my carry-on bag. So what I put in here is I put my, in this trip, I'm going to bring a curling iron. I don't normally always bring a curling iron, but I'll put my curling iron in here, and then like my glasses, I'll put my glasses in here, but also I'll put this thing. So this is a nice bag that I usually bring when I'm going on trips. And it's nice because it has like a hook thing, and it's nice for the bathroom, like when you are staying in hotels, because then I can hook it onto the back of the door and it frees up a lot of countertop space. It's actually really nice when you're going with other people because obviously there's only one bathroom per hotel room, and that's a lot of countertop space, especially when I go to Disney in October. I'm sharing a bathroom with 2 girls, so we probably have a lot of sundry items. So I like bringing this. I actually don't like putting all my sundries in this when I travel, just because, again, what I said before, it makes it too bulky. But I do like bringing it. I don't put a lot of stuff. I do it so I can really like squish it down and put it in this thing. But I like it from when I'm at my destination. So then I'll transfer a lot of my like sundry items that I use on a daily basis and to be able to hang it up in the bathroom. Just frees up a lot of countertop space. So what I'll put in here for travel I like to bring just these like makeup removers. So I'll put that in there. My contact case will be in there, my deodorant, my toothbrush, a razor, here's a hairbrush and some hair ties. And then I always bring earplugs. My husband snores, but also I'm like a really super light sleeper. So if I really get bugged with any kind of noise, I can't sleep. I can't fall asleep, nothing. So I usually if it's like a short weekend trip, I'll only bring 1 pair, but we are going for a long trip. So I brought a bunch. So that will be in that. And so I'll put all that away and that'll go in there. So that'll be good for that. So then this, as you know, you can't really bring full-size bottles of sundry items. And what you bring, you have to put in like these clear plastic bags. And you're supposed to only have 1 clear plastic bag, but I've noticed like lately that they're not that stringent. So I could probably fit this all into 1, but it makes it super big and bulky. So I separated into 2. But this will go out at security because you have to put it in a separate bin so that they can make sure that you're not like bringing bad stuff on the plane, I guess. So I have like lotion here, shampoo and conditioner, rubbing alcohol because I kind of shave with, it's part of my like shaving process. And then this is contact solution. And then in here I have toothpaste, hairspray, wrinkle releaser because I hate ironing when I am on vacation, dry shampoo because I do not wash my hair every day. You're not supposed to. And then this is coconut oil. I use coconut oil to shave my legs and all that stuff. So this will go actually, in my backpack that I haven't decided. It's either going to go in my backpack or it's just going to go in my carry-on, and I'll just take it on my carry-on. But like I said, it has to be in these clear plastic bags because this will get taken out and put in a separate bin when you go through security. So there is that. And then this is just my makeup. As most of you know, I'm not a huge makeup person. I just kind of throw on the bare necessities. But this is all of my makeup that I have just in one thing. So again, I can kind of shove this in a little crevice and stuff like that. So that is basically all my sundry stuff. Like I said, good tip is just making it as flexible and adaptable as possible so you can shove it in a shoe or shove it wherever. So, and then that is a lifesaver for when you're traveling with a bunch of people, saving on countertop space and just hanging it up. So more to come on my packing tips. Bye. Okay, so one other thing I'm doing, not only do I have to pack myself, but I also have to pack the dog. She's staying at a kennel. So I'm kind of starting to do this. Ignore the blender. That's from my smoothies this morning. But I have to separate her food into Ziploc baggies because she gets her medication in her food in the morning and night, and it's different medication morning and night. So each one of these baggies is a meal. And then I also write the date. So these are all the Saturdays, and then I put the date up at the top. So I haven't gotten very far because I have to get more dog food, but they're the rest of my bags. So that's all for that. It goes into this red bag for the kennel. The kennel does like a really nice job of making sure that she gets the right food. And then I also put like a copy of her vaccinations in there. And then she has a bone that she really likes. It's right there. See it? Yeah, there it is. That I'll probably bring with. She's not allowed to have that bone like when she's with other dogs in the play area, but it'll be nice for her to have in her own little kennel for her to chew on at night and stuff like that. So that's also what I'm doing. I pack myself, but I also get the dog all packed for her little vacation. Okay, so another thing that I have to do as far as packing is I need to pack the snacks that we'll be bringing with us on this trip. As most of you know, the first leg of the trip is going to be a road trip, and then we fly back because we're bringing Noah's car out to him. So part of that is to pack yummy snacks, but also we want to try to pack things for lunches because we don't want to be eating out all the time at restaurants. It's expensive, and then it just gets old eating out that much. So we want to try to do lunches on the road, and we're hitting up on our way out to Seattle. We're hitting up places like Devil's Tower, Yellowstone, Mount Rushmore, places that usually have like little picnic areas. So we're going to try to stop and do lunches that way. So some of the things we're bringing individual wine bottles. I think I've mentioned this before in previous vlogs, and I'll try to link it up above when I'm packing for Porter, is that these little wine bottles are perfect for packing rather than bringing the whole entire bottle. We have like fruit snacks. We have microwave popcorn because a lot of the hotels we're staying at, they have like microwaves, so we can just heat up some popcorn if we want. Granola bars, trail mix, wheat thins. We love these ranch flavored wheat thins. They're really, really good. A loaf of bread, and with that, I'm gonna bring like tomatoes and lunch meat. I also have cheese sticks. Excuse me. Cheese sticks. We're bringing venison sticks. And then a small bottle of Captain there. We're also going to bring a little bit of soda and then bottles of water. And then also in the freezer, I have those Uncrustable like peanut butter and jelly things. I figured those would be good just to grab and go rather than having to bring all the fixins for peanut butter and jelly. So I think that's about it, give or take. But yeah, a lot of different kind of snacky items and just stuff that we can try to avoid having to eat out all the time. Oh, and behind there is chips. And I did the individual bags of chips because I figured it'd be a little bit better than bringing a big bag. So they're all going to go into this cloth thing. I get these free at work, and they're like super easy. So all this stuff is going to go in there. And then the cold stuff, we actually are bringing a cooler, and I'll make ice at home kind of like I do for Porter, and I'll just put them in Ziploc baggies, and then we'll replenish our ice when we get to each hotel every night. And so then these little cloth baggies can stay with Noah. He can use them. And then also the cooler that we're bringing, we're just going to give it to Noah because he's been going on a lot of hiking trips and stuff like that. And we figured, hey, he probably would enjoy having a cooler. Because obviously we cannot take a cooler back on the plane with us. So that's how we're doing it for the leg out there. So lots of fun little snacky items and stuff like that. So yeah, cool. And also, as an addition to that last video with our liver food, have to bring the essentials. We're bringing paper towels, plates, which are right there, and then like utensils. And then I'll also grab from the dollar store this week, I'll grab like really cheap plastic cups with like the straw and stuff like that so we can make drinks. Stuff that we're not really worried about leaving behind, or stuff that we can give Noah. So just an addition. Yay. Okay, so now I will show you my backpack that I usually bring, and then my crossbody bag. So, okay, where do I start? Backpack. So this is like a sling black backpack that I have. I actually love this for travel because it's not like a huge bulky backpack, but it's big enough to put some items. It's actually a really good Disney bag because at Disney, when I'm in the parks during the day, I want something bigger than like a purse, but I don't want it to be like so huge. So this is actually perfect. And because I'm a minimalist by nature, I usually use this for the plane as well. So it's really nice. It has like a spot, you know, it's like a sling back, a crossbody sling back, and it has a spot for like your cell phone right there. It has like a thing to put like your wallet and stuff like that right there. And then I connect, like I always do, like a thing of hand like sanitizer. So the things that will go in there, this is my wallet. I don't normally have a wallet this size like for everyday use, but for traveling, it's important to have like a really slim wallet. You really should only bring the things that you need. So the things that I'm bringing are like my debit card in case I need to get cash, although I'll get cash this week, credit card, my license, and then on the back, I have a Starbucks gift card that I got as a gift that I'll bring with that. And then also your insurance card. A lot of people don't think of your insurance card, but I always think it's important. So that'll go in there. I always like to bring a notebook and a pen in case I need to like write stuff down. So that will go in there. Another thing that I actually like to bring that people don't think of, I have this really cool like microfiber towel. And it actually folds really small, and so it'll fit really easily in here. It's nice just to have a towel, like especially for this longer road trip, if we stop for lunches somewhere like at a roadside stop or something, to wipe something off. But like when I'm in Disney, sometimes like after it rains and you want to sit somewhere, it's just nice to kind of have a towel. So when I use this for my Disney bag, you know, just having a towel to wipe stuff off at. This is my water bottle, and you can think it looks kind of weird, but this is actually super nice because it is collapsible. So you can collapse it to this size, and it's really nice and small to be able to put in that bag. When you get on a plane, you can't have it filled, so it'll go on the plane unfilled, but, and it's nice too because it comes with this carabiner, and so I can also kind of hook it at the bottom and then fold it up so it won't be so annoying. So that's really nice. Another thing that I'll put in there, this is my blanket scarf. So, this is really versatile because it's black and white, goes with every outfit, but this is like essential for airplane wear. So it's really fashionable. You can wear it as a scarf, but also it's like super big that you can like use it as a blanket and like cover yourself with. So this is the blanket scarf that'll go with me. It's not going to go in my bag because I'll actually use it as an accessory. So there's that. Couple eye masks. One is for Matt, but eye masks are important so you can, if you need to sleep or whatever. That's my regular purse. Obviously everybody needs a fuel charger. This is like a fuel rod is to charge your cell phone if you don't have access to like a outlet or anything. So there's that and that. So that's cool. This is a neck pillow. It's like a donut shaped pillow and it blows up, but when it's not blown up, it's like really handy and small. So that goes on, there's like this side pocket here. So that'll go in this side pocket, and that's for the plane. I have just like paperwork from like maps of Yosemite and stuff like that. That'll go on there. I always like to bring a pair of fuzzy socks for the plane. I might just keep this in my roller bag and then just transfer it over, but I always like to have a pair of fuzzy socks because sometimes it can get super cold on a plane. This is my cord case. So again, it's nice and small and thin. Remember I said about thin. And so these are all my cords for everything. I have two like cord things. I have like a phone charger in there. I have my charger for my fuel block, charger for my Bluetooth speaker, any cords that you can think of. My charger for my Surface, even though I'm not really bringing my Surface this trip, but it's nice because then it zips up and it's got this like little handle thing, and it's actually really nice and thin and small to go in my backpack. And then I have 2 of these pouches. So in this pouch, I have earbuds. I have another phone charger. I actually have 3 phone chargers. I don't know why. And then my Bluetooth speaker. So that goes in this pouch right here. And then another pouch that I have is this one. Let's move this out of the way. So this pouch has tissues, has like wet wipes in case you need wet wipes. I don't know. It has tampons. Yep, tampons. Has like panty liners. What else do we got in here? Oh, a little thing of Aleve. Let's see. Oh, shout, like in case you get like a stain and you just need to like quick do a shout thingy. I think that's basically it. I'll also put like some gum in here maybe. So that's a nice pouch to kind of keep all that organized. So that is my bag. The thing about this is like, I have my roller bag right there. I'll probably bring that on the plane, and then I'll have that, and that'll be good because then I won't be able to bring a third item. But depending on what I do with my roller bag, I have this Bagolini body bag. I got this for Christmas. You probably remember. This is a nice bag to bring when you don't want to have your backpack. When I'm at Disney, I like doing my backpack during the day, but when I go out to dinner later at night or just like for a short trip, I like to have my Bagolini. And this bag is amazing. It actually fits a ton because it has so many different like pockets and it's very comfortable. It's just not quite big enough to take all of this. Oh, and I have like a rain jacket I got to try to fit in here too. So this is really nice to put in here. So what I'll probably end up doing with that, some of this stuff will go in here, like maybe my wallet and stuff like that. On the trip out there, I probably won't use this bag. I'll just have my backpack. But this will be nice for like at night when Matt and I go, you know, out to dinner or whatever, because obviously I don't really want to bring my backpack. But when we're on the plane, because you can only do a roller bag and then a backpack, you can't also do, sometimes they don't really care. And sometimes they don't even see it because this is just on my body at all times. It's not like I'm taking up overhead space for something like this, but sometimes they do care. And what's nice about this is if they do care that you have one extra bag, I can just it's really thin and easy just to shove in my roller bag real quick before I get on the plane, or even, it'll even fit in there. You just kind of shove it and it's like, there, I only have 2 bags. A lot of times they don't really care, especially if it's a crossbody bag. It's different than like big bulky purses. They'll probably like, yeah, that's going to take up space. But a crossbody bag, I'm going to keep it on my person the whole entire time. I'm not really going to take up space. So yeah, this will have like a lot of this same stuff, but just different stuff. So yeah, so that is kind of everything that I take in my backpack, in my purse, all my cords and different tech and stuff like that. It looks kind of like a mess right now, but there you go. Okay, guys, so the last thing that I'm going to kind of briefly show you is how I kind of pack my clothing. So I'm not going to be able to show you like a live, like how I do it, but I'll kind of explain it, and then I'll take some pictures and some video later of like the final result. So not all my clothes are laid out here because it's kind of early in the week. I still have things that I need to wash in the laundry and stuff like that, but I do have a list. I have all my outfits planned out of what I'm going to wear. If you hear a weird noise in the background, it's this. She's chewing on her bone. So please just ignore the weird noise. Okay. So I really try to pack light, and it's a lot easier to pack when it's kind of like warmer weather. If it's winter weather, it makes it a little difficult, but I do try to pack light. I really try to pack versatile stuff that I can mix and match different stuff. And then also I try to pack stuff that I can wear multiple days, because obviously you want everything to try to fit into your carry-on. So, one of the things that I kind of live by are, and I might have done a video with this, are packing cubes. So here, I'll show you packing cubes. So packing cubes, I have 3 different sizes here, and then over there, that's Matt's packing cube. So I might use his because he just kind of throws all of his shit into his bag, but whatever. Okay, so these are packing cubes, life-changing, just great. So you put all of your clothes, and like I said, different sizes, and you put all of your clothes into the packing cubes, and then the packing cubes go in there. It really, really helps you. Remember how I said earlier that, you know, doing different pouches and compartmentalizing really helps with your packing. So life-changing packing cubes. These are Space Saver bags. I actually might use these this time. I don't normally use them, but I might use them this time. If I don't use them this time, I'll use them for Disney. So again, these are the bags that if you put your clothes in there and you can roll them and it gets all the air out. So it like saves a lot more space. So that whole way, hopefully I'm able to put more stuff into the packing cubes. So that's packing cubes. One of the things that you should always do when you pack is roll your clothes. And again, I'm not going to show you right now because it's hard for me to hold the camera and roll my clothes, but always roll your clothes. Right now, they're not rolled. So everything will be rolled. When you roll your clothes, you can fit a lot more into the packing cubes. It's just life-changing. And that goes like, that's my underwear. That goes also underwear and socks and everything. Roll your clothes. That's just very important. I have 2 pairs of shoes there. I don't know if I'm actually going to wear those pair of shoes. I don't know. I'm going to like decide as I go. I need to add a jacket here. I don't know. I'm going to try to put my jacket in there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to bring my jacket and just wear my jacket maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. But another thing that I kind of am having trouble with figuring out, we're going to Yellowstone and it's early May, it's spring, and it's not going to be super, super warm out. And I've heard that it can kind of get muddy on some of the trails. Like we're not going hiking or anything, but we do have to walk out to like Old Faithful and stuff. And I'm a little afraid it's going to be muddy. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. If I'm going to like just wear my boots on the plane, because boots will take up a lot of room. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm still figuring out. So packing cubes, Space Saver bags. And then another thing that I really do is, here's another little pouch thing. I will roll even my underwear and stick it in here. And then even like when I roll my underwear and then roll on my socks, that will also fit in here. So that will go in here. And then I have other little like bag things there that I can use. So again, pouches for everything. It will help you stay organized. And then I got these from the director of Oliver. She gave me these. These are my new luggage tags. So these are like super cute. So I get to use them for this trip. So I'm kind of excited about that. So that's kind of my little secrets to how I pack my clothes. So later on in the week when I go to roll my clothes and start putting everything together and packing it, I'll take more like general videos as I go through it with pictures so you can kind of see how it, you know, gets all organized, you know, with that and the little pouches and the Space Saver bags and stuff like that. So more to come. And yes, she's still chewing on her antler.